Six places where cats outshine tourist attractions. Whole families were pressed up against the railing at Largo, Argentina, a square in Rome, screening their heads toward a hole in the ground. Rome is full of holes in the ground, many of them historically significant, but this one was extra special. It contained the remains of the theater and temple where Julius Caesar was assassinated, but the kids were not there for the ancient general turned emperor, martyred by treacherous senator in 44 BC. They were there for the cats. Rome's kitty ruins. Rome's noble ruins are a favorite haunt of feral cats. The Gatti di Roma star on postcards and wall calendars sold all over the city. The ruins at Largo, Argentina host an open-air cat sanctuary that's more than just a good show for visiting and local children. The city's trash has been fed and rotted at the site almost since it was first excavated in the 1920s. The 1990s brought an injection of funds into the Terre Argentina Roman Cat Sanctuary, money that allowed more cats to be trapped, neutered, and returned to their colony. Now, thousands of sterilizations are carried out each year, around 30,000 and counting since 2000. Japan's Cat Islands. That's right, islands, plural. Tashirojima in Miyagi Prefecture is Japan's best-known feline isle. It usually goes by the name Cat Island. Dogs have been brought from Tashirojima for as long as anyone can remember. The island's cats vastly outnumbered its human population. Tashirojima's furry inhabitants are well cared for by local fishermen, who hope to ensure a good catch by leading offerings at a cat shrine. The island's most prominent structure, the manga building and campsite, is embellished with a pair of pointy ears in tribute in the island's lucky charms. Japan's other cat island, Ainoshima, is a little more remote, a 20-minute ferry ride from Shingu Port in Fukuoka. A scrum of happy cats hangs out by the port, waiting for the next fishing boat or ferry to dock. In fact, the island represents a doubly incentive for the cats. Rock Inoshima is also a popular bird watching site. Houtong, Taiwan. The riverside town of Houtong, Taiwan, fell into feline celebrity by accident. Ho Tong once sat on top of Taiwan's largest coal mine. When the mine closed in the 1990s, the town's population dwindled. Then some new, furry residents arrived. The Ho Tong Coal Mine Ecological Park, Ho Tong Road, Rufan District, New Taipei City, plus 886-2497-4143, was established to showcase the mining heritage of the town and surrounding hills. But visitors mostly come to photograph the 120 or so playful cats who laze around the cat village and soak up the fuss and inevitable treats. Ho Tong's proximity to Taipei is an hour away by train, ensures a steady stream of visitors each weekend. Cats here are used to amateur paparazzi. Their portraits are all over Facebook and Flickr. Kalkan Cats, Turkey, a pretty resort on Turkey's Turquoise coast. Kalkan is another tourist destination with an active cat protection squad. Established in 2008, KAPSA is a voluntary organization run by locals and expats that traps stray cats. KAPSA neuters them and provides basic health care, then release them. Animal-loving visitors regularly give up vacation time to help out and share their experiences and photos on the Friends of KAPSA Facebook group. When tourists disappear for the winter, KAPSA feeds and cares for more than 1,000 cats, relying on donations to fund its operations. Eager photographers can snap cats all over Kalkan, snoozing on hangman towel, curled up in fruit bowl, or enjoying the air condition in the resort stores. Several often gathered by the Old Mosque, close to Kalkan's beach, to pose for the cameras. Hemingway's cat, Florida Kiss. Ernest Hemingway earned a reputation as one of the world's great drinkers. There's even a statue of him propping up the bar in Florida, Havana. That's known in that Hemingway was also a cat lover. The Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum, 907 Whitehead Street, Key West, Florida, plus 1-305-294-1136. Key West is staffed with antique furniture and fine art. In some rooms, it feels like the great author has just stepped out, even though he died in 1961, and his 1850s house is still a home to a colony of polydactyl or six-toed cats. Hemingway was given a white six-toed cat named Snowball in the 1930s. Some of Snowball's descendants are among the 50 or so furry residents of the historic homes today. The cat that saved a Japanese train station, some 30 minutes from central Wakayama City, in southeast Japan, is the quiet, rural neighborhood of Nikokawa. Despite the area's unremarkableness, its train station attracts no shortage of visitors, most under the age of 12. These tourists may not know what there is to see or do in wider Kinokawa, nor do they seem particularly interested. All they want to do is visit Kishu train station, which serves Kinokawa. They come seeking time and hopefully a photo with Kishi's station master, a calico cat named Tama. Tama's duty is napping in her office, a converted ticket booth, and her salary is practical and unlimited supply of cat food. Another lazy-looking cat in relatively comfy digs. So far, like the area she resides in, Tama seems unremarkable, except that this feline has actually saved the station from financial ruin. It's a 14-kilometer train ride from Wakayama City to Kishu Station in the outskirts of the city. For years, the journey was lightly traveled. As a result, Nankai Electric Railway, which managed the route, closed down in 2004 due to financial difficulties. Wakayama Electric Railway took over the Kishikawa line. As a way to revitalize the station, in 2007, the company appointed Tama, a cat owned by a local shopkeeping family, to serve as station master. Dolled up with station master cap and badge, Tama soon became famous, not simply as the mascot of the station, but the entire area. It proved quite the cat call. Tama put the crown in the crown. Since her appointment, The station has witnessed a healthy growth of visitors arriving just to see Tama. More importantly, the train line was able to continue service for local residents. Kishi Station currently houses a Tama-themed cafe, as well as a souvenir shop with items ranging from the usual array of pens, staplers, and other supplies to Kishi Station uniforms. Tama's cuteness is explored wherever possible, from the chairs to the cakes in the cafe to the cat-shaped station building itself. Wakayama Electric Railway now operates 3 adorably themed trains: Strawberry Train, Tama Train, and Toy Train. There is also a cat station master apprentice, Nitama, who shoulders some responsibilities for Tama. Sleeping and doing nothing is hard work, you know. Tama works from Tuesday to Thursday. Nitama substitutes for Tama on weekends. Cat working hours are a very agreeable 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Done with Tama and the station, fruit picking and visiting local shrines are also popular family activities in the neighborhood. Yuasa, birthplace of Japanese soy sauce and Edo-era treasures, like gin and tonic without the lime, like Hendrix without the guitar. Sushi wouldn't be sushi without Japanese soy sauce. You might pay scant attention to that sunny bottle with a bright red cap, but for many, soy sauce is serious business, worthy even of a pilgrimage to its homeland of Yuasa, a 40-minute train ride from Wakayama City, about 100 kilometers south of Osaka. The tiny town of Yuasa is the birthplace of the fermented condiment. It also happens to be a great place to revisit Japan's historic Edo period, 1503 to 1868. Here's how the salty legend goes. Some 750 years ago, a Japanese priest arrived in Yuasa after a trip to China, bringing with him a newfound skill for making miso, soybean paste. Soy sauce was discovered accidentally, a byproduct of the miso making process. Yuasa soon became the country's most important soy sauce brewing center. Despite being a town of just 1,000 or so houses, at one time it was crammed with more than 90 soy sauce stores, almost one soy sauce shop for every 10 homes. Today, the entire city is protected by Japanese law. East of 323 houses and other traditional buildings, 4 soy sauce breweries included, recognized for their immense cultural value. Called Hongawara, some of the oldest buildings date back more than 400 years. Many still have their traditional lattice windows and curved teal roofs. General tranquil. Yuasa is the kind of place where friendly residents chit-chat with neighbors and museums, and the shops are often left open and unattended. Travelers can sign out free bikes or check out the historic area on foot. In addition to the old soy sauce breweries, there are shrines and other interesting pieces of architecture worth some Facebook bragging. Salty attractions. The Yuasa area is stocked by historic attractions. Founded in 1841, Kadocho is one of the area's oldest soy sauce factories. It still uses the same huge tube. It always has to brew soy sauce. It also has an exhibition hall across the street with the original tools used to brew soy sauce. During Yuasa's annual Asian Paper Lantern Festival, the streets of town are lighted with paper lanterns. The Anden Gallery is an ode to the Japanese paper lantern. Formerly a public bathhouse dating to the Edo period, Jinburo has displays documenting life in ancient Yuasa. Renovated cafes in Edo period, Machuya, traditional wooden houses, and a 113-year-old sushi restaurant, Nihon Yori Yokokusu, offer visitors a way to check out the interiors of Yuasa's old structures. Getting there and around. To get to Yuasa, take the JR line to Yuasa Station, 40 minutes from Wakayama City Station, and 80 minutes from Okasa's Kansai Airport. Yuasa's main pedestrian zone is about a 15-minute walk from Yuasa JR Station, or 5 minutes by bike. Free loaners bikes and maps can be found at the Information Center across from the Yuasa train station, behind the taxi stop. Some museums and shops are closed on Sundays. Yuasa Information Center 10776 USA Cho plus 810737634123 open daily except December 29th to January 3rd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Trekkers swarm Mountain Fuji on first day of season. The inclusion of Mountain Fuji in the UNESCO World Heritage List recently has spurred a huge reaction among international travelers and agencies. This Monday, as normal, hundreds of hikers flocked to Mountain Fuji for the beginning of the summer climbing season. Climbers started to ascend the 3,776-meter peak as early as 3 a.m. to watch the sunrise from the summit. They lit torches and walked in long winding queues along the path that leads up the mountain. So numerous were the climbers in their colorful outfits. It looked a little like a busy morning in a Tokyo subway station. Worshipped for centuries, the cone-shaped mountain has been worshipped in Japan for centuries. It is considered the symbol of this island, country home to a reported 118 volcanoes. While Mountain Fuji was already popular among tourists, the UNESCO World Heritage status will spark a new wave of interest, say local officials. According to the Japan Times, Japan Travel Bureau Group announced Monday a series of day trips for foreigners, accompanied by English-speaking tour guides. East Japan Railway Company also offered a 50% discount on tickets for people who use the Chuo line to visit the mountain. Risk of erosion. Environmentalists warn the extra tourists pose potential environmental problems, such as erosion or littering. IRA reported that Yamanashi and Shizuoka prefectures, where Mountain Fuji is located, will collect entrance fees to the site on a trial basis this summer to help pay for its preservation. Mountain Fuji attracts around 30,000 trekkers each year. Mountain Fuji attracts around 300,000 trekkers each year. Cute animals help out on Japan's construction sites. Drivers and pedestrians across Japan might be surprised to see tiny elephants, blue penguins, and enormous frogs popping upon streets and roads, carrying poles and signs. But have no fear. There is little danger of running over these creatures. They are in fact there for your own safety. Local construction companies are using them to clearly identify areas of danger and make the construction site a little brighter in the process. Click View Gallery above for more images. The gallery collection was compiled by Idol, a team of twin brothers living in London and Tokyo, who published their book, also titled Idol, in June of this year. Japan uses mascots and characters for all kinds of public services, including the police, army, and water companies.